Jay Harvey on the return. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He rolls to his right. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Nix with it on first. Rolling left, buying some time. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down in.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
2nd and 13 at the 33-yard line.
Nix from the gun. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Brings up the 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Headed out right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Nix on the move, headed right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. They will go. It's Allen. Buying some time right. He's going for it himself. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
Pete, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Well, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So second down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Forced out to his right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. You start with a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
He's got Khalil Shakir. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Allen going to throw again. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Rolling out to his left. On the run. This is brought in at the 15. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points.
Round 80!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
10 more yards. Tackle made at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Enough from the pistol to cook. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Offensive line fast.
Bills, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And he hauls in the touchdown. The fake spike works.
Touchdown.
The Bills get the game's first points here in the second. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Now Allen will lead his guys up to the line to go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Makes the score Bills 8, Broncos 0.
Now Prater on to send it away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throw finds Evan Ingram. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down Denver.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Ingram's got another one. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
A
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 now from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Getting out to his left. He's keeping it. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down from the 42. Here's Nix to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
First and 10.
Here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Again on second and 10. Nix. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready?
On third down, here's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot? Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That one goes for 31 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
First down throw for Allen. Escapes the pocket. Close it carried by Brandon Cooks. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
180! What's that?
First and 10. Here's Allen. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Brings up second and 13 at the 15-yard line.
Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for second down and 13. Looking to throw. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Designed run. Here's Nix. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Likely our last play of the half, so they're leaving the offense out there. Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. Tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. This play goes for 36. And that's good for a Buffalo first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to the air. Allen flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. Offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here. A timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. He'll throw it. Throwing across his body, and it backfires. Interception. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
1st and 10 at the 45.
Nix with it on first. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes out to the left. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
He'll throw again. Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
I'm up.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Jump off, caught by his back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
On third and 2, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On first down, it's Nix. He rolls to his right. This finds Franklin. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown.
The Broncos will line up for the two-point conversion.
Nix to throw again. And he makes the catch, and just like that, we're right back even at 8 apiece. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Gotta go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a very good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, Bob. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's an unusual 8-all ball game as both sides get ready for the final quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bills have a first down. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Allen gonna throw again. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. On the move, headed right. This is Sutton working the right side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nix from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jordan Poyer has it. He's got room to roam. And he's going to bring this back for the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down to the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
14. Broncos 8.
Quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Harvey now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Trailing by one score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Oh, my son!
Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. It is caught left side. He's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Nix to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Once more, it's Nix. Headed out right. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos down by a touchdown. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this.
Joe. Oh, my son!
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Passing downfield, working the left. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
What do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
56! Ready! What's that?
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. And his Hans, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, but this one's not going to stay there. That flag is going to give him half the distance to the goal on top of it. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
319! What's that?
Setting up to pass. Buying some time left. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here, 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Prater on to send it away. Harvey now to return it. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Bombers, bomb. Oh.
Knicks now to throw.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Out of the gun, it's Knicks. Flush out now to his left. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space, put your head down and go get the first.
He's got Sutton complete. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Down a couple of scores. Those 2 timeouts they've got left are going to be crucial. Here's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Knicks looking to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. They'll throw again. Knicks escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. We've set it downs from 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Throwing on 1st down, Knicks. Rolling left, buying some time. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.